Yeah, we played to our identity. Nothing more, nothing less than that. We were who we were all year in those minutes, and it's going to be the key to our success, just staying true to who we are.
And Jalen, what did you see kind of open up in the second quarter to break open the game?
Defensively, we were very good. Usually when you can get stops, it opens up a lot of stuff.
And the lob you had, were you surprised? Did you caught that? Like, what?
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Okay.
Just to keep that one short, so that was cool. Yeah.
What else we got? Riley, go ahead.
Jalen, how do you think that you've improved over this last year? I mean, you were really in control of the game today, especially offensively as a facilitator. Do you think that that's an area that you've grown in?
Yeah, I would just say get more comfortable with the guys that I'm playing with. And, even though it's the playoffs, like, when you plan on being with the team for, like, years at a time, like, you're still, like, trying to figure each other out and, like, constantly trying to improve. So I think that's a big one. So even now, it's like you're still learning and trying to find new ways to be effective with each other. So it's like a constant, like, state of evolution. So, yeah, tonight was good and something I can build off of going forward.
Jalen, can you talk about the energy in the building tonight? I know you obviously experienced it last year with the playoffs, but how does it feel when you're in an environment like this?
Yeah, it's one-on-one for sure. It's very special, something that nobody on our team takes for granted, and it's very cool that it's in Oklahoma. It's like we're like the only pro team here for real, so it's just cool to have, like, it literally feels like kind of like high school when your high school team's really good at, like, football. Like, that's what it feels like here, just like a real sense of, like, everybody wants you to do well, and you can feel that in the arena.
Shai, you guys have had throughout the year times in games where you've sort of avalanched the other team. It's not always with the same group of guys on the floor. But what do you feel like as you think about what happened today and what's happened over the course of the season? Are there some fingerprints of those avalanches that you sort of point to and say, if we do this, that can happen in games?
Yeah, it all starts with getting stops. We get stops and we're able to play fast, play to our strengths, play in open space. That's the key to it all. If you look at any of those runs, we stack multiple possessions of great defensive possessions. Then it allows us to be who we are offensively. It's no secret. That's what it takes to have those stints in the game, and we know that. And that's our intention when we go out there. Not just to have like one good possession, two bad, one good. It's like stack them up.
There's a couple of times, Shai, in the first half where you're diving on the floor. Obviously, you're one of six, I think, at the time. That the first time I recognized it, and then dove again. I mean, is it important for you to like set the tone on there, get on the floor, just kind of tell your other teammates like it's time to go?
Yeah, sure. I just try to make winning basketball plays at the end of the night. Like every play presents itself an opportunity for you to make a play, and I try to do so.
Yeah, Shai, how comforting is it for you, who carry such a big load, to know you can have one of your teams in months, and still you guys win by 51 points?
Yeah, I have a great group of guys around me, and I know that, and I've known that for a long time. So tonight is no surprise. They obviously played amazing. If it was a bunch of me's out there tonight, it might have not looked like this, but that's what you have a team for.
Shai, related to that, you played second fewest minutes you have all season because the game was obviously in hand, but is that sort of weird to open the playoffs like that and just kind of have a perspective from the bench late in game that you don't, expect to have in this sort of situation?
Yeah, not at all. I love it. The goal tonight when we woke up was to win the game, and nothing else mattered, and we did that. So whatever it looks like, I'll take it. As long as we win, I'm happy.
Jalen, you guys came out second half. You were up big, and you hit them with a 10-0 run, and the game got up to 50-some points or whatever. But the game never really devolved into guys just trying to get up numbers. It's pretty clean. I mean, talk about that and how you guys maintain that, even though you had the game's pretty much over.
A lot of that is understanding your opponent. They just played like 36 hours ago. So they're kind of coming in here, we're still like, we kind of like have to take a little bit of this win with like, they're going to be way better game 2. So we're trying to like not give them a lot of life in regards to that, and that's a really good team over there. So like game 2 is going to be completely different. So we're like kind of competing with ourselves in a way to like make sure we're sharp for game 2 because we know what we're going to get with them. So that was kind of like the biggest goal in mind. And to open up that 10-0 run was, I think Lou got a steal, like an offensive rebound that kind of sparked that. So just having plays like that, regardless of when we're up or down, is like a good tone setter going into the next game.
Andrew Schleck with The Athletic. Last year, the circumstances weren't totally different for Game 1. We had a team who played Friday. You guys played Sunday. What feels different to you guys this season, just versus last season?
That's for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just another go-around at it. I think last year was just so different in regards, like, a lot of our team, it was the first time that we had been through the exact same thing. So just this time, obviously we've been in the situation before, so it's not as foreign. So I think that's the biggest one. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. Like, it doesn't matter how well you shoot, what happens throughout the whole game. It's just like win by 50, win by 1. Like, the goal is to win, and that's kind of what we came in here with the mindset of.
Shai, I'm not sure you remember this play, but I believe it was early third quarter. You were flying down in transition, lose on the left wing. You sort of pass up the lane and hit Lou for an open 3 after he missed like 2 threes before that. And the camera, the broadcast pans to Sam, and he's kind of doing like this. He's like, smart player. Sam Presti.
Oh,
and I imagine he's talking
Uncle
about
Sam.
you. I just wonder if you can speak to maybe your growth in terms of basketball IQ. I know that's kind of arbitrary, the definition of that, but growth in terms of basketball IQ and how he's maybe expressed that to you since you've been here.
Yeah, part of becoming a better player is seeing the game and having a feel for everybody on the court, and not just yourself, your teammates and the other team as well. And it's something that it's hard to like learn other than just going through games and being in many different situations. And I think like Sam specifically and the organization has like given me a runway to figure it out and kind of just feel it out throughout my career. And I think that's why I'm the player I am today. It's because I had a clean runway. I didn't have to worry about making mistakes. Like, I could just trust my work and learn from my experiences. So yeah, he has a big part in that, for sure.
Anybody else?
Yeah, right here.
We got 2 more. 1, 2.
Wiggs didn't play in the first quarter at all. You guys went 10 deep. He did not play. He went on to lead the team in scoring. Can you just talk about his never-ending ability to turn it on at any moment?
Good player.
Yeah, I don't think he's turning it on.
Yeah, he's just a really good basketball player. Like, no matter what's going on, no matter what the situation is, like you said, he hadn't played the whole quarter. It's probably 30 minutes in real time. He comes in and makes 3 threes in a row. Like, he's just really good at basketball. It's nothing special. He understands the ups and downs of the game, the business side of it, like the politics of it. He understands everything. He's very mature and a very good basketball player, and that's why he has the results he does.
Question for either of you guys. AC tonight only plays 12 minutes, but he's a plus 30. He doesn't attempt a single shot. What is it about him that sort of allows him to affect the game in all sorts of ways despite not really having those box score numbers?
Yeah, personally, from what I've seen from him, that's who he's been his whole career. And he's been a superstar in that role, and that's why he has had the success in the NBA he's never been a guy to average 25 and take a whole bunch of shots, but he's stuck around and is a really important player on a lot of good teams because he's a superstar in that role, and he gives his 10 out of 10 effort for us, and that's why we're the team we are.
Barry's got the last one. Go ahead, Barry.
Yeah, Shai, you hit that 3 with 2.6 seconds left, and you sort of celebrated in your understated way.
Yeah.
How was that? How was it feeling up to then? You're winning big, but you knew you were struggling.
Yeah.
You get one to go. What were your emotions and what went through your head?
It felt amazing. Every shot I shot, like, it felt good. And that's all you can really ask for. Like, they're going to feel good and miss, and they're going to feel bad and make sometimes. As long as they feel good, you're on the right track. And that one went down.